Canada's first tornado of the season was spotted right here in Alberta, about 10 kilometres north of Rolling Hills, a hamlet 230 kilometres southeast of Calgary.
So Alberta, generally we get into those months of May, June, July, and sometimes stretching into August is when sort of the peak period for tornadoes are. In this case, we just had an area at the surface of converging winds along a surface trough, and then we had some relatively unstable air mass that allowed for the stretching of the column under a weak updraft over a thunderstorm that was developing in the area. So that isn't too uncommon, especially in this part of the country.
Witnesses sent in videos and photos, which helped officials determine the tornado was brief and not very strong.
This was what we call a landspout type tornado. So it's a tornado that doesn't necessarily have to have a big rotating supercell storm above it. They tend to be on the weaker side, and they're also very difficult to predict and to warn for because they don't show up on radar. Typically, the only way we know that they happen is someone takes a photo or a video and shows us that this has actually happened.
Officials believe winds were gusting between 90 and 130 kilometers per hour because there weren't any reported damages.
Every tornado has its own story, and it doesn't really tell you all that much about the coming season. Last year, for instance, we had the first tornado in the country in March. And it was a fairly busy season overall, but most of the tornadoes were just weak tornadoes right across the country.
The Northern Tornadoes Project confirmed 129 twisters in 2024 across the country. This one kicks off the 2025 season. Helen Pike, CBC News, Calgary.